So guys, have you seen this movie right here? So I'm gonna give the lead actors, Arukwe and Bam Bam, I'm gonna give them a very strong 9 over 10 because that was well delivered. Okay, so I know it's not easy doing a movie, but as far as this movie is concerned, loving every word, I wasn't surprised at all. I was, in fact, bored at some point. I think we should put more effort with our stories, with our creativity. Let the stories be rich. So I just feel like the actors in this story are what's making the story such a huge success. I'm a fan of Omoniobuli TV, by the way. I watch most of the movies on YouTube right there. But for this one, I just feel the story wasn't as rich for me. Yeah, because there was nothing to keep me hooked. There was nothing to really keep me hooked. And if you're a movie person, you would know that, come on, there has to be a plot twist, a surprise element to keep you at the edge of your seat. First of all, the movie was so predictable. In fact, the movie really began towards the end. Yes, it was for me towards the end. That was when the movie started. When the story about her dad came up, that was where the story actually started. Because from the beginning, we're just seeing a rich Igbo man who is trying to woo a lady, and the lady is, liking him low key, and later on she budges because she finds out that she's really in love with him and all of that. They dwelled so much on the wooing aspect. For 3/4 of the movie, it was all about the Odogu para trying to woo what was her name, Choma, in the story. So Choma, by the way, is Bam Bam, while Odogu in the movie is Uzor. But you should see those actors; they were amazing. I love the delivery was top notch. Some people say Uzor was a little bit overboard. He went overboard with it. I don't think he went overboard. He was just acting the script. The script is a rich Igbo man who feels he can get whatever he wants. But if you know rich Igbo people, right, they believe they can get whatever they want. That is just the cute arrogance that they exhibit. I call it cute because I find it kind of cute when someone is confident and knows that, okay, if I go for this, I'm gonna get it. I think it's charming. So rich Igbo men have that charming arrogance, right? That if I like this girl, I'm gonna go for her and I'm gonna get her. So that was what Odogu just did in that movie. And at some point, he got a bruised ego when she told him she wasn't his type, right? And pretty much, that was the only twist I saw in that story from the beginning to somewhere close to the end. The only twist was that he got a bruised ego at some point because what you were showing me was just a man trying to spend lavishly on a girl, which, in my opinion, is a little unrealistic. Let's be real. Let's be real. A man who has worked very hard for his money, will not come and pay for a building just so that I can get the number of a girl. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's unrealistic. So it's gonna lead many people astray. Many girls are gonna go about thinking, oh, this is real life. Any man who doesn't throw thousands of dollars at me is not worth my time, is not worth my attention. That's not what we should be pushing out there. We should be pushing out realistic stories that are relatable. Except, of course, you're doing all these movies, Marvel movies that we know we're seeing human beings fly, the Hawk, moving the way he moves, like doing impossible things. If that's not the case, then why are we trying to sell stories that are a little unrealistic? Okay, the part of Choma trying to, check, is this man the person I want? Look at his accent. I don't really like his accent. That part is realistic. Yeah, most girls face the dilemma of, is this guy really my type? Should I go for him? Yes, that part is realistic. But you see, Odogu's part, it was a little overdone. It was a little not his acting, but I think the substance of his act, the the role. The role was that he's a rich man and he's struggling. I'm sorry, he's lavishing money at the girl. I don't think that's how it plays out. I don't think that's how it's played out. If I might be wrong, if that's how it plays out, please correct me. But if that's not how it plays out, I think our stories in our movies should be very realistic. Should be realistic. Eh? Guys, a lot of guys are giving this movie so much backlash. Don't be scared. We go still grief for life and I get good character. If you have good character and you're hardworking, you're goal driven, we'll still roll with you. Don't think that Odogu has come to set the bar very high for you. Don't be scared. Calm down. Why you all tripping? Stop tripping, bro. Just do you, okay? Why you all acting acting scared because Odogu has come to act something and girls are feeling it. You know, girls, that's our way. We know how to fantasize. We're fantasy creatures. We like to fantasize. But I know most girls will snap back to reality as soon as the movie is over. Like, come, this is real life. So, calm down. And if you're a girl and you're taking that movie way too seriously, like, you're thinking there is one Odogu Parara somewhere that's going to spend 17,000 US dollars on you, it's possible, but don't let that drive your actions. Like, don't say, oh, if this guy is not spending 70k dollars on me, he's not for me. I am worth all of that. Yeah, you're worth all of that, but just be real, okay? Embrace your reality. There's nothing wrong about that, okay? So, but I think overall, I'm gonna rate that movie a strong. Well, I'll give it a 6. I'm giving it a 6 because the actors put in their best. It was great work for them. Shout out to Uzor and Bam Bam. I love them. So, but the low score was largely because the story was not as rich as I expected. Plus, I know that many people were overrating it. The movie was overrated, in my opinion. Not like they didn't do well, but made many people expect so much from the movie. So, but my own opinion is not based on the overhype. No, I watched it like critically. I did not say, oh, what's the hype about? No, I just watched it like I normally would enjoy a movie. That's how I just decided to just take a chill pill and enjoy this movie and see what happens. But at some point I was dozing off. I was dozing. I'm not even gonna lie. I was dozing off, and that's not because I was tired, but that's because the story was just there. It was just there. You know, I've seen other movies produced by Omoni Oboli that have richer stories. Yes, I could name a few of them that has richer stories. So, but in all, well, shout out to Omoni Oboli.